Alright guys, so Joe woke me up on New Year's Day early because he was watching PBS, and this guy here, what's his name? William Davis, Dr. William Davis, was talking about this book right here, Wheat Belly Total Health. And so he had Joey jump on Amazon and buy it for me. Why, Joe? Why? Why? It's early in the morning because Joe is tired of having sinus problems and allergy problems.
This might just help.
And so I have to find the time to read that as rapidly as I can read. And then it came with a recipe book right here, the 30-minute or less cookbook that tells you how to make all these wonderful looking things. I really and truly hope it's not going to mean that I have to buy packages of mix and stuff from these people. But what does it say on the first page when you open it up, Joe? Show me. It says, no grain is a good grain. Well, that's very depressing for me because I'm not a big rice eater. Matter of fact, I can't even eat brown rice because I get so constipated by it. And I'm not a big, bread eater. But I do want my sourdough bread out of my beautiful starter. And I like corn. Joe always calls me a Blaxican because I like corn. I like corn on the cob. I like tortillas. I like. So what are we gonna do, Joe? If it's too hard to do, we're gonna try, right? Today is January the 4th. I'm gonna read the books as rapidly as I can, and then we're gonna, if we can do it, we're gonna start implementing it, and then we'll come back like in a month and give an update, right, Joe? Yeah. Joe says he's on board. Jada says she's on board. For me, I'm on board because I am so tired of feeling sick in my stomach. Every time I eat anything, I feel so bloated. So that's why I'm on board. I hope it's not difficult to do. So let me show you what Joe's doing. So he decided, because it's so cold, that he's gonna pack in the sun. He likes the sun like a lizard. And then my neighbor that's over there in 312, he's gonna go with Joe to the house in a little while to measure windows because we want to change the windows at the house. We're having a lot of condensation on our windows. I can't stay in this cold warehouse. I feel like I'm gonna lose a limb or something. So I'm going back into the office where I pack and do my 10 because Joe has to do 10, I have to do 10. It takes a half hour to do one. So we figure at 10 each and 2 per hour, we're gonna be here 5 hours. So see my station right here? This is where I do my packing at. And then I was like worried because I didn't have a show for the cooking show to put up Monday night. And so Jada to the rescue. Oh my God, I'm so glad I have a daughter that can cook. She did a show for me. She did this wonderful show on Southwestern egg roll, and when I got home, she was making more of it because they were so good. So I got to tape some more snippets just in case she didn't tape some parts of it.
You are not the camera.
You're leaving me?
What?
You left me?
Oh, you left this?
I'm gonna leave myself.
You put too much of my business out there.
See Osley over there?
Hey.
He came. I know they're going.
You put too much of my business out there.
It sounds like you rich. You got business.
Put some of my business out there.
So Osley, how the new year treat you?
Oh, rough.
I like your Superman hat.
Too much work.
Too much work?
Yeah.
That's not like we then. That's a good thing. That's a good thing.
Yeah.
That's not like we. Too much work.
Oh, you buy a little toy.
So recently I found out that this company, a Belizean company, made a movie. And so I started to do some research on Google to find out, you know, who's the producer, the director, and so on, because I wanted to become a sponsor of the movie, because it seems like everything people do nowadays requires sponsorship. And I know when Jada did her beauty contest, a lot of sponsors came out of the woodwork to sponsor her. So that's what I want to do with the Bear Pantry Show this year. I want to do sponsorships. So I contacted the people. They were diligent. They got back with me right away. And they were happy to have me as a sponsor, which is pretty cool because sometimes, you know, people don't want you as a sponsor. If you don't line up with the thing that they stand for, they don't want you as a sponsor. You know, not all money is good money, right? So they liked what I stood for and I lined up with what they wanted. And so they accepted my sponsorship. And so we're really excited because on January 17th, we're going to go to the movie premiere. Joe and I are going to go. And they're going to have a red carpet event where the people who acted in the movie are going to walk the red carpet. They're going to have like a big affair. Of course, it's not opening in theaters that we know, like Edwards and AMC and stuff, because it's small, but it's going to open at the the Savoy Entertainment Center in Inglewood. And so I know there's not a lot of people watching the vlogs yet, but for all of you who are watching, who are in the Southern California area, if you want to go, you know, pick up your tickets for this movie. So Jada saved a puppy today, right, Jada?
Yeah.
It was what kind?
An Australian Shepherd Lab mix.
Oh, we love labs. And the dog was at the gym, the puppy? And had a collar on, and you called the people? Oh, how cool, my baby. So I'm getting ready to do the promo for the movie that I became a sponsor of. I'm so proud to say that. So Jada invited me into her den, into her lair.
Kind of messy.
And she's gonna curl my hair for me because my hair is very thin. It's long, but it's thin, and sometimes it just needs a little bit of body. Do you know that out of my entire family, on mom's side and dad's side, that I'm the only person with straight hair? Everybody else has these crazy curls, like Hada. So Jada's gonna curl. So I like the job that Jada did with my hair and give it some body. And I just got through doing the promo for the movie. And when I come back, I have to edit. But right now I have to run under the shop to take some lunch for Joe, because he left out of here without any lunch. And just so you guys know, we started that wheat belly thing. And I'll let you guys know what we're doing as we go along. And we've committed ourselves to a month. And then after that, we'll reassess and see what happens, okay? So Joe is the one that's reading the book on the wheat belly thing, because I don't have any time to read it. I have too many things to do to edit the shows and stuff. But I just went straight to the middle and found the eating plan and found out what to delete out and what to eat. I still haven't looked at the recipe book yet, but we're kind of making do. To me, it's kind of similar to Atkins, but not quite, because Atkins didn't allow any fruits, if I remember correctly. I did Atkins for like 14 months. And this one allows some fruits. And it does allow a couple of carbs, but I'm not really craving that right now. I feel so good after one day of doing this. My stomach doesn't feel bloated. It doesn't hurt. I feel like my food's digesting. And I'm going to continue. Like I said, I committed myself to 1 month. And after the month, we'll reassess and see what's going on. And then he has the nerve to ask me just now, what are we going to eat? I'm like, I was right there with you at the shop. How am I supposed to know that?
I should have some lobster. I should have some...
Lobster. His mouth just twisted into a stroke to say lobster. I am praying and hoping and crossing my fingers that Jada cooked us something, because I am so hungry. Thank you for liking and subscribing, and please check out my other two channels, the product review channel, Bear Pantry Talk, and the cooking show, The Bear Pantry Show, where you will find over 100 Belizean recipes.